One of the biggest and most recent developments within the West Bloomfield School District has been the new playground structures that were unveiled at Gretchko and Scotch Elementary School. These playgrounds were put together by the people at AUCH Construction, who just recently were nominated for a 2025 Build Michigan Award program for excellence in construction. The nomination highlights the company's attention to detail, quality craftsmanship, and commitment to community-focused projects. Here to tell us more about the nomination and their impact in West Bloomfield, we have AUCH Project Manager Russ Ragone joining us on The Splash. Russ, good morning.
Good morning, Jake.
Really happy to have you with us. First of all, congratulations on the nomination. This is an incredible honor for AUCH Construction. Since the completion and unveiling of the playgrounds, what's been the feedback you've received from the school district and the community?
We've received a lot of positive feedback. I mean, the students and the teachers love the playgrounds, the community as well. I mean, very often in the late afternoons when school's out, as well as the weekends, the community children get to come on site and, play on the playground, take advantage of the new structures. They love it.
I'd imagine so. I was there during the ribbon cutting for the Gretchko playground when that was unveiled, and it's one of those playgrounds I wish I had when I was in elementary school. I would have had so much fun on that thing. I'm a little too big now, but I'm sure all the kids are having a blast. And
you and me both.
What specific aspects of the playground projects do you think caught the attention of the award committee?
A lot of it was just the involvement with the community, involving just Apple Island being a focal point of the West Bloomfield School District. There's a custom play structure modeled after Apple Island, and then just the extent and safety aspects of the project, making it one of the largest elementary school playground projects in the state.
One of the biggest in the state. That's an incredible milestone and a great record to have. And what does this nomination mean to you and mean to AUCH Construction?
Well, it's an honor, and it really solidifies that AUCH Construction is heavily involved with the construction industry. Especially the education sector. We actually get nominated for AGC awards. We have so many projects going on that, including with West Bloomfield right now, we can get into that in a minute, I suppose. But it means a lot to us. It showcases that AUCH Construction is heavily involved with the industry local to the Metro Detroit area.
I'm so glad you just talked about that, because AUCH has worked with the West Bloomfield School District on several projects, and not just the school district, but all throughout West Bloomfield. How has this partnership with the city and the school district evolved over the years, would you say?
Oh, it's over the years. I mean, it's just, we've been working with West Bloomfield Schools for nearly 20 years on lots of different projects of all different sizes. We've built a trust with West Bloomfield School District. They understand that we are we have a lot of integrity. We're very forthright with the information that we have. The contractors that we work with are of high quality. We're always looking into the owner's best interest, as well as the community. And I think that really has a lot to do with why we continue to work with West Bloomfield School District. They enjoy working with us, and we're providing them with, completing high quality projects for them that the community loves.
For those just joining us right now on The Splash Live, we have AUCH Project Manager Russ Ragone joining us on The Splash to talk about AUCH Construction's recent nomination for a Build Michigan Award for their work on constructing the Gretchko and Scotch playgrounds. And how does AUCH Construction ensure that projects like this one align with the West Bloomfield School District's vision for student development and community engagement?
Well, we work with the architect and the school district to implement surveys to, the staff that are at the school that's involved with any particular project that we're, moving forward with starting up, as well as the community. Like with the playground projects, I mean, there was a lot of community involvement. There were some meetings with the community on, what they wanted to see with the playground, what kind of structures, were there, kids of special needs that need certain types of structures included with the playground project, and not just playground structures, but different areas like, musical playground area. Just, some of the playgrounds have more open space for, kids to play on grassy areas and things like that. So it's not just the playground, like traditional structures that you see in these playgrounds, but extensively also larger play areas and greenscapes.
Wow, a lot of great things that are developing with the school district, and a lot of great resources that come with these immersive playgrounds that have taken home at Gretchko and Scotch. And given the success of these playgrounds, Russ, does AUCH have any upcoming projects planned with West Bloomfield School District that you can disclose?
Yes, absolutely. So actually, we just turned over the transitions program over at the West Bloomfield High School. That was a great success, and we had the ribbon cutting, I believe it was just a couple weeks ago.
That's right.
So that's to help with the high school students and community with transitioning from into society. We also are actively working on the new Chico Elementary School. And then in design development and planning, we have the new Doherty Elementary School, as well as a STEM edition at West Bloomfield High School.
Awesome. AUCH is keeping busy and working all throughout West Bloomfield and helping the school district. And of course, I'm sure the AUCH team is celebrating this nomination the best way they can. What does this mean for your company's future in the industry?
Well, every year, I mean, we've been growing in the industry, especially in the education sector. We're currently working with, I believe it's 16, 17 different school districts across the state of Michigan. And our successes and our quality of work, are, just the trustworthiness that we have with the school districts. We're being recommended from school districts to work with other districts, which is contributing to our growth. And is just showcasing that AUCH is just a solid construction management firm for the education sector, as well as other sectors that we work in, healthcare and some others, municipal sectors, and making a statement into the construction industry in Metro Detroit that AUCH should be considered, and we'd love to work with other communities.
Awesome. Russ, thank you so much for joining us on The Splash. Just a couple more quick questions before we let you
Sure.
go. What do you think makes AUCH, I think you touched on this a little bit a second ago, what do you think makes AUCH Construction such a trusted partner for the school district, and how did that trust play a role in the success of these projects?
Well, I would say a big part of it is our vast experience, and we do what we say we're going to do. We complete projects on time, under budget many times, and I think we just build trust, with not just school districts, but also private sector entities, with their projects. And, with the building of trust and just our experience, that's really, paved the way for us.
It certainly has. Russ, any final words you want to say in regards to the nomination and your feelings on everything?
Well, I just want to thank you and just West Bloomfield School District. I loved working with West Bloomfield School District. I look forward to working with them in the future. And, just happy to be part of the community. Thank you very much for having me today.